Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So our topic for today is all about Polya's problem-solving strategy that is made by George Polya. So we have 4 steps in solving Polya's problem-solving. Number 1 is understand the problem. Number 2 is devise a plan. And number 3, carry out a plan. And lastly, number 4, review your solution. In number 1, understand the plan. In a mathematical problem, you need to understand the given problem. You need to know what is asked or what is the unknown. And then, you also need to know what information or data can be extracted or what is given. Number 2 is to devise a plan. For number 2, you should devise a plan. And when devising a plan, you need a strategy to solve the problem. You can organize first a problem. You can list them, you can make a table, you can make a chart or a diagram. You can also check whether it has a pattern on the problem. Another way is to write an equation. Polya's only give the strategy on how we can deal with the mathematical problems. But in making the equation, we were the only ones who will make the equation. So number 3, carry out a plan. So the plan that you devise or the equation that you make, you can now use it. And number 4, review our solutions. It is better to review our solutions to check for an errors. So this is the Polya's 4-step strategies on how to deal with problems. So now that we already know the strategies on how to deal with problems, so now let's solve a sample problem. So we have this given problem. Elaine picked a number from 1 to 200 and then she multiplied it by 4, then subtracted 140 from the result and she got 104. What was the number she picked? So in this problem, Elaine picked a number from 1 to 200. Then after she picked a number, she multiplied it by 4. Then she subtracted 140 from the result and got 104. So what was Elaine's number pick? So we need to find the original number that Elaine picked, or this is our unknown. So let x be the number that Elaine picked. X, which is the unknown, multiplied by 4, and then after we multiply it by 4, its answer will be subtracted to 140, and then after we subtracted it to 140, we can get 104, which is the result. So x times 4 equals 4x minus 140 equals 104. Then, we need to transpose 140 to the other side so that x would only be remain to this side. So, 4x equals 104 plus 140. Now, we only have 4x equals 244. Now, x should only be left to the left side, so we need to cancel 4. To cancel 4, we need to divide both sides by 4. So 4x divided by 4 equals 244 divided by 4. So we can already cancel 4. So 244 divided by 4 is equals to 61. So x is equals to 61. So it means Elaine picked the number 61. So it means Elaine picked 61 out of 200 numbers. But there is another way to solve this kind of problem. I will show you how you can solve it. This method is called the backwards method. So in backwards method, we need to start from the end of the problem. For example, in this problem, the last given is 104. So it's stated in the problem that 104 was the result after all the process. So how can we apply the backward solution in this kind of problem? We know that 104 is the result since we need to start at the end of the problem, so it means we need to do the opposite of what is stated. So instead of subtracting 104 to 140, since we should do the opposite, we need to add them. So 104 plus 140, which is equal to 244. Now, this 244, it's stated in the problem that after we subtract 140, we multiply it by 4. But because we are doing the backwards method, we need to do the opposite. And the opposite of multiplication is division. So we need to divide 244 by 4. So the answer is 61. So let's look at our problem. There's no other process after this multiply by 4. Remember earlier that our answer is x equals 61. So it is the same as our answer in the backwards method. So Elaine picked the number 61. But this solution is much more less hassle than what we do earlier. So if we will check our solution, so we need to review your solution. So 61 multiplied by 4, which is 244. 244 minus 140, which is equals to 104. So our answer 61 using the backwards method is correct. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something about the 4 steps of Polya's strategy. Bye!